Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. In a few seconds, we'll have the great honor of welcoming our guest of honor. When I signal you, let's all kindly rise and welcome Her Excellency, the President of the Republic of Tanzania. Let's all kindly rise and welcome Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the Republic of Tanzania. Thank you. Let's please all have our seats. My name is George Indirango. I'll be taking you through today's program. I'm with the MasterCard Foundation, but for today I'm wearing a different hat. Your Excellency, we know it's been a very busy week. We've been following what's happening in Nairobi with the Nairobi Declaration. Congratulations. For everyone that's been following, there's a declaration that has now been put forward, and of course, as of yesterday, there were about $26 million in commitments, of course, to move forward with climate action. And the reason why we're even mentioning it today is because climate and agriculture go hand in hand. So please, let's start there. A warm round of applause for everyone and the leaders that we currently have that are pushing. Let's play a game. Let's play a very interesting game. I see the young people at the top there. Just wave, wave. Fantastic. This session is primarily for you. So let's play a game. The game is called A to Z. When we say the letter, you say the country, right? A, Angola. B, wait, please. Let's all, class is in session. A to Z, really quickly. A. The trick is the country first has to be an African country. A, B, C, D, E, F, okay, a country outside. Well, France won the World Cup and most of them were Africans, so that works. G, H, Haiti, similarities. I, J, K, L, M, N, my Oga brothers. O, someone said Ouagadougou. Oman, let's do Oman and move. All right, P. Okay, none. Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. Wales, all right. Wales is not a country anymore. X. Oh, the room has gotten awfully quiet. Why? Yemen. Z. Perfect. Let's just raise our hands for anyone that comes from Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, DRC. Please raise your hands. Please raise your hands. All right. Mheshimiwa Rais, walioinua mkono tumebainisha. Tutabaki nao papa hapa Tanzania tuwafunze Kiswahili. To those that don't understand what I'm saying, we've been here for a week, and the countries that I've mentioned, all our lives we thought we were speaking Swahili until we came to the country. So a warm round of applause to Tanzania for their fantastic hospitality. And more importantly, their patience for our Swahili. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get into our main agenda. Welcome to the Youth Town Hall. This is one of the most powerful platforms for young people to voice their concerns, to give their thoughts and their contribution to what exactly they think should be done within the agri-food system, the agriculture sector, and how those can then be embedded into policy or what we see as day-to-day. We have the incredible honor, aside from just voicing our concerns, we'll have Her Excellency, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the Republic of Tanzania, sitting with us on stage and engaging with some of our young people one-on-one, getting their questions and responding to them as we all converse, to just get a sense on some points that we think might be missing or might be missed in the larger picture. So we appreciate that this particular program has made it entirely deliberate to fit the voices of young people into the wider picture. Later on in the program, there's an interesting part. 2 young people will be crowned winners of the Go-Getters Awards. If you've ever wondered what a prize competition that caters to, of course, supporting youth-led agri-food businesses is about, let's all kindly direct our attentions to the screen and watch this particular video before we call on our speakers.
Africa is commemorating its 5th
In the heart of Africa, a vision is taking root. A vision for the Africa we want. A vision of agricultural and food systems transformation that will nourish our continent and propel us towards a brighter future. We see a future where agriculture isn't just a means of survival, but a catalyst for prosperity. It is a future where our farmers are the stewards of sustainable and bountiful harvests. Our markets will teem with the vibrant colors of fresh, locally grown produce, where nutritious food is abundant and accessible to all. We envision a future where innovation and technology empower our farmers, where science and research lead the way, and where we harness the full potential of our rich soil and favorable climate. Africa is a continent of remarkable diversity. Diversity in ecosystems, cultures, and traditions. And we believe this diversity can be our strength in building resilient food systems. The Africa we want places women and youth at the center of agricultural
it this far. You have now joined our pool of high potential SMEs.
These candidates pitched their ideas to a panel of judges during a dynamic pitching session, where the judges assess the potential impact, scalability, and sustainability of the business concepts.
But as we narrow down for the winners, let me quickly take you through what I will be looking out for in the assessment. 1. As a blue ocean strategist, I am going to be looking out for specific pain points that we are trying to solve with these innovations from farm to fork. So that 1 is the pain point. 2, addressability of that pain point. How easy or accessible will it be to address the pain point that the solutions are trying to solve for? And number 3, how feasible is the idea, not just in getting financing, but also in collaborating with other solutions that are already in the marketplace.
Previous finalists and winners have received tremendous support from the Generation Africa Secretariat, which includes the prize award of $50,000 for grand prize winners and coaching, mentorship, and linkages for the finalists that has enabled growth of their enterprises.
Generation Africa was an incredible experience last year. We've been able to add on some machinery that has increased on the output in terms of products that we are churning out.
The Go-Getters is more than a competition. It's a movement. It's proof that agriculture can be the canvas for creativity, innovation, and transformation.
Please, round of applause. The finalists are here. If you could kindly stand, please. I would love to personally tell you, being here is already a win in itself. Congratulations, I know you're nervous. I know you're extremely nervous, but you know what we say, a win is a win, a win is a win. Maybe not the grand prize, but a win is a win. Starting off, please kindly have your seats. For the first remarks, please allow me to call to the stage Mr. Svein Holster, the CEO of Yara, a very youthful young man, to share his opening remarks.
Your Excellency, Madam President, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, Other Excellencies, Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Hussein Mohammed Bashe, other honorable dignitaries, ladies, gentlemen, friends, entrepreneurs. This is really a highlight for me, not only for this week, but for the entire year. The new generation is connected, capable, and innovative. And these young entrepreneurs, or should we call them agripreneurs, have the potential to shape the continent, and I believe also the rest of the world, to have a global impact. And the finalists this year, I want to congratulate all of them. It's a selection of 2,512 of them made it here, so I think we should give another round of applause to the finalists. Look, agriculture is already very technology-driven. I mean, take farming, for instance, working out in nature, exposed to weather. And today, already a lot of technologies is used. Sensors, drones, satellite images, advanced weather data, soil analysis, and big data. We are right now in the fourth agricultural revolution, and that is driven by technology, and it will be driven by the youth. And farming and the wider agribusiness can be the engine for sustainable economic growth. Farming is business, and food is business. For me and for Yara, it's important to recognize this and to support young talents to turn their ideas into sustainable businesses. And I truly believe that young, tech-savvy entrepreneurs have an important role to play, creating growth and creating prosperity in Africa. And it's really incredible to see what Go-Getters has turned into. The initial talks about this idea started 8 years ago at AGRF in Zambia, together with Dr. Agnes Kalibata and with Strai Masaiva, where we discussed, how do we make the step change in yields and really get improved profits and prosperity in the food business. Well, we need to bring the young people into this business. We need to demonstrate that this is a huge business opportunity, and we discussed that over the next 3 years, and the Go-Getters was launched 5 years ago, and look what it has turned into. Agnes is here, and I'm sure I'm speaking on behalf of Strive as well, that when I say that we are all so incredibly proud of you. Asante.
Thank you very much, Svein. At this point, please allow me to invite on stage Honorable Hussein Mohamed Bashe, the Agriculture Minister for the Republic of Tanzania, who will then invite Her Excellency on stage. Please, Your Excellency, once you do your remarks after Honorable Minister introduces you, please take a seat. We will carry on from there.
Your Excellency, the President of United Republic of Tanzania, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, Your Excellency, the Vice President of United Republic of Tanzania, Dr. Philip Isidori Mpango, former Prime Ministers and board members of the AGRA, my colleague ministers from the United Republic of Tanzania and from Zanzibar, farmers, development partners, youth, good morning. Your Excellency, it's a great pleasure for us to have you here for the Youth Town Hall. As we all know, your passion for youth to transform them and make them go into agricultural sector has always been at your heart. Thank you, Mama. Tunakushukuru sana for that. Today morning, we were with President Mwinyi for the launch of the flagship program of BBT, whereby we have been pitching for almost $2 billion for the next 6 years. Let me take this opportunity to tell you in front of all youth of Africa that the international community, the development partners, they have shown their commitment and support for the support of the flagship program for the BBT for the next 6 years. We got the commitment from the African Development Bank worth $100 million. Thanks for Beth, she's here. We got commitment from the World Bank for the additional funding on the launched yesterday program of $300 million. We got the commitment from AGRA with their partners, $40 million. We got the commitment from the IFAD, $60 million for the horticulture. We got the commitment and support from the USAID. And let me take this opportunity in front of every African youth. Don't lose hope. This is the second liberation of our economies. 60s and 70s, our forefathers fought for the political liberation. It's the time, and Africa has all the necessary tools to attain it. We got strong leadership of our leaders, thanks to Mama Samia and other African leaders, to push the African agenda for the food security and food sovereignty. Let me take this opportunity, Mheshimiwa Rais, kukaribisha kuongea na vijana wako na uweze kutake stage baadaye kuweze kupokea maswali. Tunakushukuru sana mimi binafsi na Ulega na wenzangu kwa commitment unayoonyesha kwa vijana wa Tanzania. Kwa muda mrefu vijana wa nchi hii walionekana hawawezi kufanya shughuli za kilimo. Umeamua kujitofautisha na viongozi wengine ambao muda mrefu wamewalaumu vijana hawataki kujiajiri. Vijana wanataka wapewe nafasi ili waweze kujiajiri, and you have shown that with the action. Asante sana, karibu Mheshimiwa Rais.
Please be seated. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Mrs. Dor Mpango, Your Excellency, I'm told he's still chairing the session, Dr. Haile Mariam Desalegn, former Prime Minister of Ethiopia and Chair of AGRA Board, and the board members of AGRA,
Dr. Agnes Kalibata, President of AGRA, honorable ministers and deputy ministers here present, the principal secretaries and deputies here present, distinguished political leaders, senior government officials, AGRA and other development partners and sponsors, representatives of various institutions, public and from private sector, both international and local, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. At the outset, I'd like to take this opportunity to express my profound gratitude to the Alliance for Green Revolution in Africa, AGRA, under the able leadership of His Excellency Haile Mariam Desalegn, Chair of the AGRA Board and member of our National Organization Committee. Sincere thanks to Dr. Agnes Kalibata, the AGRA President, for this well-organized African Food Systems Forum for this year, 2023, here in Dar es Salaam, the United Republic of Tanzania. We are happy and feel greatly honored as we have put our country on the world map when it comes to promoting agriculture sector towards making Africa a food basket for the region and the world. Equally important, my country's gratitude to the many agri-development partners. I'm told about 31 of them. I therefore like to pay tribute to AICCRA, Alliance for Biodiversity and CIAT, TechnoServe, Business Solutions to Poverty, World Vegetable Center, African Agricultural Transformation Initiative, Bridging Gaps Between Strategy and Impact, and Bill and Melinda Gates Agricultural Innovation for their support in sponsoring this forum. And most so specific thanks should go to the Gender and Inclusiveness Unit, the Generation Africa Platform, and other ecosystem partners for bringing us together at this special Youth Town Hall event. And without forgetting the speakers, moderators, and everyone who has contributed in one way or another to make the African Food System Forum 2023 very successful. Excellencies, distinguished leaders, ladies and gentlemen, and my youth. As youth form a large segment of the African population, they too have to raise their voice in matters that affect their life. Our gathering here at the Youth Town Hall give an exclusive opportunity to listen to them. I repeat, to listen to them. As we all agree, and as already stated, it is very important to hear their concerns, challenges, and hopes, so as to enrich our discussion as we are charting the way towards improving agribusiness for the young population. It is an opportune time for our governments to engage in discussion with youth and women on barriers and bottlenecks that prevent them from embracing agriculture as a productive sector that could enable them on their lives. We could as well get to know the challenges faced by those involved in agribusiness and the proposed possible solutions. As a host, allow me to narrate a story of agricultural program for youth in Tanzania. This country developed an agenda to make agriculture sector contributing by 10% to the Tanzanian GDP by 2030. In order to implement the agenda, we created a program called Building a Better Tomorrow for Tanzanian youth. The main goal of BBT being to enhance and engage, to enhance the engagement of youth in the agriculture sector for sustainable and improved livelihoods, while contributing to the current efforts to reduce unemployment. Your Excellencies, the strategic objective of BBT are the following. One, to inspire youth to engage in sustainable and profitable projects through crop production, livestock keeping, and fisheries. Two, empower youth through training, mentoring, and coaching. Three, engage youth in profitable and sustainable agribusiness management. And four, enable youth-led enterprises by improving business environment. As a national program, BBT was formulated through participation of government, researchers, private sector, youth themselves, and development partners. Major intention is to address challenges facing youth and women, which include access to land, limited financing, marketing challenges, and issues of inappropriate technology. The program envisages to create 3 million direct and indirect jobs by 2030. And in addition, during the same period, BBT is expected to cause the establishment of 12,000 profitable youth enterprises. Since its inception in 2022, BBT has successfully recruited 1,252 youth and women, and so far, 812 have been enrolled to undertake a 4-month agribusiness training in 13 incubation centers for crops and 240 for livestock and 200 for fisheries. In crop subsector, youth and women will be allocated up to 10 acres of land under 66 years sub-leasing arrangement to be carried out in a farm cluster model. For purposes of improvement or improving youth agricultural business along the value chains, Tanzania shilling 10.7 billion have been set aside for the provision of grants and soft loans to them. There already exist positive indications that youth can be a center for food systems transformation in our country. This is possible only if the government is assured of a genuine support and the commitment of the private sector and other players like development partners. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, that said, let me assure this August gathering that Tanzania is determined to promote the agricultural sector for not only its own benefit, but also for Africa and beyond. Having